Pi Network's price keeps dropping, but no one is panic selling. The community is strong, the project is moving forward, and yet, Pi coin sits at just 88 cents. What's really going on? Is this manipulation? A trap? Or just part of a bigger game we haven't fully understood? Today, we're exposing the truth behind Pi Network's price. What's happening? Who's pulling the strings? And most importantly, what you, as a pioneer, can do about it. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Why do you think Pi Network's price is dropping? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to check out our previous videos for the latest Pi Network updates. The link is in the description. Also, if you believe in Pi Network's future, type Pi Network to the moon along with your country name in the comments below. Let's show the world that the pioneer community is stronger than ever. Now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest Pi Network updates. And just a quick disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Now let's get started. Every day, we watch the Pi Network project grow. We see more businesses accepting Pi, more developers working on dApps, and a community that refuses to give up. And yet, despite all of this, the price of Pi coin continues to drop. It just doesn't add up, right? Many pioneers were once convinced that the moment the open mainnet launched, Pi coin would skyrocket. Some even believed they'd be able to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars per Pi. And many are feeling frustrated, confused, and even betrayed. Some are pointing fingers at the core team, while others blame exchanges. But before we start accusing, let's take a step back and really analyze what's happening. To understand the current situation, we need to rewind a bit. Back in the closed mainnet days, Pi Network was protected. There were no outside influences, no market manipulation, no external trading. The only issue was a group of impatient pioneers demanding the open mainnet, convinced that the moment it launched, wealth would pour in. Remember when Pi coin was selling on the P2P market for around $2? Some people were furious even at that price, refusing to accept anything less than $5. And now with Pi listed on exchanges, the reality has hit hard. The free market isn't what many expected. The biggest misunderstanding here is that price is not just about belief, it's about demand and supply, competition, and most importantly, control. Right now, Pi Network is engaged in a financial war. It's no longer just a community project, it's a target, and the enemies, they're powerful. First, let's talk about the biggest manipulators in this game: crypto exchanges, market makers, and whales. They don't care about Pi Network's vision. Their goal is simple: profit. These players have the money and influence to manipulate markets, and that's exactly what they're doing. They spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, a FUD, across social media, making pioneers question their investments. The more people panic, the more coins get transferred to exchanges, giving these market manipulators even more power to control the price. Here's the shocking part: 350 million Pi coins have already been sent to exchanges, making up 21% of all tradable Pi coins. That's a dangerous number. Even if you don't sell your Pi, just having it on an exchange allows these whales to use it for short selling, pushing prices down even further. And it's only getting worse. Every day, more Pi coins are moved to exchanges. If this number hits 50%, the pioneers will lose the battle completely. But it's not just the exchanges. Other crypto communities are also trying to suppress Pi Network. Projects like Solana, Ethereum, Cardano, and Binance Coin see Pi as a threat. Think about it, if Pi succeeds, who will need their coins? Their best strategy is to keep Pi down, to discourage investors, and to stop new users from joining. They know that Pi Network has something that no other crypto project has: a real community, a massive user base, and a vision for real-world use. That's why they're actively spreading FUD, trying to keep people from switching to Pi. And then there's another group taking advantage of Pi's popularity: the traders. These people don't care about Pi Network's long-term success. They're in it for quick profits. They borrow money from exchanges to bet against Pi, hoping the price drops so they can cash in. But here's the twist: exchanges don't want them to win either. They play both sides, creating a cycle where the only real losers are the people who actually believe in Pi Network. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite all of this manipulation, there is one group still fighting back: the true pioneers. These are the people who aren't selling, who are holding on to their Pi, believing in the long-term vision. They are the ones keeping this project alive. If it weren't for them, Pi coin's price would have crashed long ago. This is why your role as a pioneer is more important than ever. Now you might be wondering, why isn't the Pi core team saying anything about the price? Simple, Pi network is decentralized. The price isn't controlled by them, it's controlled by the market. And right now the market is in the hands of the exchanges. The core team is still building, still developing, still pushing for real-world adoption. But until Pi coin is used more for spending than for trading, the price will continue to be dictated by those who care only about profits. Let's look at the numbers. Right now, only 3 million Pi coins are being used for actual transactions on Pi-based platforms. Meanwhile, over 350 million Pi coins are sitting on exchanges. How can the price go up under these conditions? The only way this changes if pioneers start using Pi outside of exchanges, if we integrate it into real life. And this is where we have the power to fight back. One of the best ways to do this is by pushing the movement of Pi donations. If content creators across YouTube, X, Twitter, and other platforms start accepting Pi, it forces the big players to take notice. Imagine a world where Pi donations become so common that even YouTube and Twitter consider integrating Pi as a payment option. At that point, demand skyrockets and the price can no longer be controlled by market manipulators. Right now, the best thing you can do is start actively using Pi in ways that strengthen the ecosystem. Consider donating to your favorite content creators who accept Pi, supporting businesses that have embraced it as a payment method, and encouraging others to do the same. By circulating Pi within the community, you're helping to create real-world use cases which ultimately drives adoption and increases its value. The more people use Pi for transactions instead of just holding it, the stronger its foundation becomes, making it a viable digital currency for the long run. Most importantly, resist the urge to sell or move your Pi onto exchanges, as doing so could play into the hands of market manipulators. Every Pi coin held by pioneers strengthens the network by preventing large entities from accumulating and controlling the supply. When pioneers retain their Pi, they maintain decentralized ownership, ensuring that the currency remains in the hands of the community rather than a few powerful players. By holding onto your Pi and using it within the ecosystem, you're actively contributing to its long-term stability and success. This battle isn't over. The real fight is just beginning. And in the end, the only ones who will decide Pi's future are us, the pioneers. So that's the real reason behind Pi Network's price drop. It's not about the core team failing, it's about the market manipulators playing their usual games. But remember, we can fight back by keeping our Pi off exchanges and using it in real life. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Pi Network will break free from market manipulation? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to share them below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support keeps us going and helps bring more Pi Network updates your way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.